Greetings, Mr. Pachorka, wonderful teachers, beloved parents, and honored guests. My name is Mikhail Janarko, and I'd like to welcome you to the class of 2018's graduation ceremony. Some of us have been in Udalia for such a long time that we call this place our second home. And there are others who have not lived here as long, but still feel connected. For all of us, though, to think that we will have to say goodbye to our home is heartbreaking. But we are also thrilled about what lies ahead of us. Ahead of us is life. Ahead of us stands all the years we have left to live. Ahead of us are all of the unknown experiences just waiting for us. Up until this point, we have lived in the small, cozy bubble that is Udalia. We barely have homework, everybody in this community is super nice and friendly, and we have our amazing parents who have supervised us with great care. Not only that, Udalia is very safe. There's no crime here, so some people don't even bother locking their doors. But all of that is about to change. Today is the gateway to a whole new life. One where we might have so much homework that we want to rip our hair out. One where our parents can't help with our homework. One where everyone is not our best friend. But despite all of the rough parts, it will also be a whole new life where we will learn all sorts of cool new things, a life where we will make countless new friends, and a life where we will live independently. And that is where the biggest change lies. This life is ours, completely in our hands. What we choose to do with it in this next chapter will define our future. Now, it is pretty obvious that we all want to be successful. And success means something different to each one of us. Although we may not succeed immediately, we will undoubtedly reach our goals because you all, have the qualities to make it happen. Aryan, bro, you are very determined. Perhaps one of the most determined people I know, besides myself, of course. Any task that is given to you, you will always complete. One afternoon, I was just chilling, right? Laying around in my pajamas when Aryan rings the doorbell and he was like, "Yo, Mikhail, we gotta film." I told him, "Aryan, it's 4 o'clock and it's very hot outside." He didn't care. He was like, "Go get dressed, we're filming." Stay determined, Aryan. Sandra, you worked so hard. I don't think I have ever seen you not finish an assignment. Not only that, you've got the brain. I've never seen you with a grade that is lower than an A. Like, here you test back guys and then bam, Sandra gets an A. Keep grinding, Sandra. Sophia, you are very generous and kind. You will gladly help anyone in times of need. Remember when I needed help with something once and I asked for your advice? Well, it worked out and I'm very grateful for your help. No wonder everyone likes you, especially PJ. Speaking of PJ, what's up, PJ? Boy, you have been nothing but fun. Every time we hang out, fun. In class, fun. Playing sports with you, really fun. Remember when we anchored for our school's Falcon News? Boy, that was probably one of the most fun class periods in my entire time here in Udalia. Don't ever stop being fun, bro. Oh, and he asked me to do this. Follow PJ's account at Aquafinapapi on Instagram. Julian. My boy Julian. You are so talented. Man, that song you played on Thursday, just wow. I mean, is that Julian or John Mayer himself? Not only in guitar, dude, you are talented in every sport. You're not only a phenomenal soccer player, last Sunday, you won the MVP for our soccer season. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for Julian. In basketball, you're pretty good, but compared to the basketball season MVP right here, you're no match. Stay talented, Julian. Jose, how you doing, bro? My boy, Jose Guillermo. You are very confident. It doesn't matter whether you're hanging out on the weekend or whether you're doing a presentation in class, you're still very confident. Even when I destroy you in FIFA, you never lose your coolness. When you beat me that one time though, boom, your confidence skyrocketed. Don't ever lose your confidence, bro. You'll be needing it to get those, quote, hot girls in boarding school. Speaking of confidence, Annie, you're someone who has such a calm, quiet confidence that I admire so much. Not only that, you're very responsible. Every few Tuesdays, we have to get snacks for Snacky Wednesdays. And if it wasn't for your responsibility, I probably would have forgotten to get those snacks. Stay responsible in India, Annie. Now, who else pops up in our minds when we think about responsibility? That's right, my boy, Ryan. When I first came to Udalia, you were out sick, but all I heard about you was how athletic you were. When you came to school, I realized that it was all true. Ryan, dude, you are phenomenal in soccer, scoring 5 goals in sake, by the way. Not only that, you've broken, like 2 records in track and field? Mind-blowing. Keep playing sports, Ryan. Mozart, Beethoven. Wait, no, Fatia. Wow, you are very creative. Everything you've made has been really beautiful. From that video you made back in 8th grade about a poetry on loving yourself, to that song you performed on Tuesday. In my opinion, you should get that song published and become famous. Aisha, you are one of the most outgoing girls that I have ever met. I had the pleasure to get to know you, and girl, it is really fun to hang out with you, and you're also a really easy person to talk to. In Malaysia, honestly, anyone will be very lucky to have you as a friend. Hamas, I have had the pleasure to become close friends with you, and I have found out that you are very supportive. You'll support anyone, no matter what situation they're in. The world needs more people like you, Hamas. Stay supportive. Last but not least, Ahmed. Boy, you are always focused. No matter what happens around the classroom, you're always on track and you always finish your work. Even I have trouble doing that. Like in math, for example, when other people are talking about the latest Avengers movie, you're just there grinding and working hard to solve those trigonometry questions. Stay focused, bro. So you see, all of you already possess all of the amazing qualities that it takes to achieve success. Even if you fail, remember your strengths. And these 3 pieces of advice that I like to call Mikhail's Guide on How to Live a Successful Life. Let's see. Here it is. My top 3 advice for you guys are: 1, mistakes are inevitable. 2, be wise in your decisions. And 3, make the most of the time you have. American author Albert Hubbard once said, the greatest mistake you can have in your life is continually fearing that you'll make one. My first piece of advice is mistakes are inevitable. No one is perfect. We are all human. Even Lionel Messi, who is considered to be one of the best, if not the best, soccer player in the world, is not perfect. He brought Argentina to 3 finals in a row. However, he failed to win one of those finals. In fact, he missed a decisive penalty kick, which caused Argentina to lose the Copa America final. Mistakes are inevitable. It's how you bounce back that counts. My second piece of advice is be wise about your decisions. I was scrolling through Instagram and I found this quote: wisdom is knowing the right path to take. One time in math class, Mr. Kaufman returned a test that we completed before spring break. He gave us a chance to correct our test. He also gave us the option to drop 2 of our lowest test scores. Naturally, I had forgotten everything we learned before the break, so it was difficult for me to correct my mistakes. So I asked Mr. Kaufman, can I just drop this test? Here's where the wisdom part comes in. He replied, Mikhail, we have 3 more chapters to learn. So there are tests that are going to be way harder than this one. So it's better to correct this one rather than dropping it. Being myself, I argued with him a little, but managed to correct most of my mistakes, and it turns out he was right. The next 3 tests were challenging, so thank you, Confucius, Mr. Kaufman, for your wisdom. My final piece of advice is make the most of your time, of the time that you have. Bill Watterson, the creator of Calvin and Hobbes, once said, "We're so busy watching out for what's just ahead of us that we don't take time to enjoy where we are right now." Think back to August 15, 2017, the first day of 9th grade, and how far away today seems. It's crazy how fast this year has gone by, and just as today arrived, it will disappear just like that. So cherish the present moment. Make the most of the time here. Do whatever you want today because there might not be a chance to do it tomorrow. So there you have it. Mikhail's guide on how to live a successful life. I hope you will carry this advice with you as you journey through life. Mistakes are inevitable. Be wise in your decisions and make the most of the time you have. I would like to take a moment now to thank everyone who has helped make our journey to this significant point in our lives as easy as possible. First of all, thank you to our dear teachers. You have taught us an abundance of invaluable lessons. We are and will be forever grateful for the knowledge that you have taught us. Thank you, parents, for your expert guidance, unconditional love and support. From the day we were born till now and into the future, we know you will always be there for us, no matter what happens in our lives. Finally, my beloved classmates, my bros, my girl bros, my friends, thank you for making our time here more enjoyable. Personally, thank you for helping me get adjusted to life in this camp. Without everyone's help, I don't think we would be where we are today. Now it is time for us to burst out of the bubble that is Yudalia. It is time for us to leave our dear friends and family who have been by our sides for as long as we can remember. It is time for us to strive towards our goals. Look ahead, my dear classmates. Ahead of us stand the people who we have yet to meet. Ahead of us stands the knowledge and wisdom we have yet to learn. Ahead of us stands the mistakes we will make that will lead us to our success. Ahead of us stands life. So let's live it.